Welcome again to my channel Organic and Hydroponic Urban Grow Pro. Friends, today in this video we are going to talk about growing an elephant foot yam into your home garden or into the terrace garden, into grow bag or the pots. Friends, elephant foot yam can be grown from its all season tuber. So you simply need to plant the tuber for growing the elephant foot yam. But it is not that easy as it seems. To grow elephant foot yam, what type of condition you require, what is the time of the sowing, what type of grow bag or the size of the grow bag you must select, and how you can prepare your media for growing your elephant foot yam to the best. All that require a detailed planning and care to grow elephant foot yam to the maximum. So today in this video, I am going to explain you in detail all about that. Right from good selection of the grow bag or the pot, how to prepare those media, how to prepare the seed, what type of treatment we can do, and a small demo of how we can sow it into these grow bags. All that information I am going to share you in detail in this video. So to know everything in detail, don't go away. Please stay connected to the video till the end. Let us start this video. So friends, as I have explained you, the elephant foot yam can be grown from its all season tuber. But for that, you must take out the good small size of tuber as a seed from the last season and store it properly for the season. You must raise this tuber at least for 20 to 25 days. And you can raise them up to 2 to 3 months also before its actual time for sowing appears. So we need to store this tuber. After that, before sowing, we must make the tuber live so that our no tuber go fail and all the tuber will result into the good plant. For making it happen, what we can do while storing this tuber, we can store it into dark, cool place and keeping them upside down. This way, the tuber will get into the dormant condition and it will not sprout. Once the season is favorable for sowing, we can start making them live. It's simply by arranging tuber like this into the vertical position and regular sprinkling of the water. Elephant foot yam loves the hot and humid atmosphere. Now you can see I am sweating a lot, and this is the exactly condition which is required for the sowing of this elephant foot yam tuber. So you can decide based on your area what is the time you just get the hot and humid weather where you sweat a lot, and that is the right time for sowing this tuber, and this tuber will have this most vigorous growth at that time. Now here I am residing into the Gujarat, the middle part of the India on the west coast. So here we have a sowing season around end April or May, where the moisture start coming into the atmosphere. We can even sow into the March if we can maintain the higher moisture level into the growing zone. But I am sowing it into the late April or early May, and that is a good condition. Now, how to prepare this tuber before sowing it? So if we sow tuber as it is without making it live, it will not sprout well. Even after making them sprout, we need to do some of the treatment on the tuber so that it will survive and grow well. So I will show you what type of care we should take before sowing this tuber. So for that, I will take a tuber for example. So I am taking one tuber for your reference. Here you can see we have a 3 sprout on it. So if we keep all these 3 sprout, this will have a 3 plants, and all the 3 plants will develop a small size of tuber. So what we can do, we can remove 2 of the sprout from this area. So what we'll do, we'll select the strong one, we'll remove this either with the hand or with some tool, we can remove this. So after removing all the sprout, we have only 1 sprout left which is going to generate a plant. Now after preparing like this, we must protect this tuber against the soil-borne funguses and other diseases. For that, we can use 2 things. One is the trichoderma and second is Pseudomonas. So we will treat all the tuber with both these fungus. Here we are simply sprinkling them on this tuber. You can also make a cow dung slurry, add both the fungus into it and treat this. But here we are only treating them with this directly on the tuber. Once we treat this, these are now ready for the sowing. Now I will explain you the sowing procedure with all the details. But before that, we'll talk about the size of the grow bag we must select. Now, when we take this elephant foot tuber, now this tuber normally grows 4 to 6 times every season. So we must allow 4 to 6 times of the space for the tuber plus some space for the root zone. Now here you can see this tuber is around 1.5 inch into the height. So we must have 6 times the height of the tuber height for the sowing. So we will have around 9 inch depth required for the grow bag or the bed. Also this tuber is around 2 inch wide. So roughly around 12 to 14 inch width is required for the tuber to accommodate into this grow bag. So what we have selected is these grow bags are around 12 inch high, which is good enough. So we can sow this tuber and still have 2 inch left below the tuber. Also these grow bags are 18 inch wide. So again on the sidewise it has enough space for growing. This is a good enough grow bag size for growing this size of tuber. If you are selecting the bigger tuber, you can go for the bigger size of the grow bag. If you are choosing even smaller tuber, you can even do it with the small size. But for this size of tuber, this is the good size of pot or the grow bag. Now, the only selection of the grow bag will not do the work. The elephant foot yam is the heavy feeder and it requires lot of nutrition. Now to supply that nutrition, we require lot of media, and with that lot of media, we require lot of nutrition. Now here, for this grow bag, we have prepared this with adding around 25% of the well decomposed cow dung manure into the soil mix. So this is like 100 gram of media will have a 25% of the well decomposed cow dung manure, and rest is the good garden soil, which is sandy or the good drain soil. With mixing this, we have filled this pot. Now elephant foot yam have a typical growing pattern, and once we sow this tuber into the soil, here from the sprout it will generate the new plant. The new plant will have one stem and only one leaf. Elephant foot yam have only 2 leaves into the entire season. So first plant is taking all the nutrition from this tuber and growing. At the same time, it is developing its root system. Once its root system is on, till time it is taking all the nourishment from its old season tuber. So old season tuber will goes off in nourishing the new leaf. Now new leaf will take the food and become the mature. Once it become mature, it will generate a new sprout from it. That is the second stem. Second stem normally grows 1.5 to 2 times the first stem. So 1.5 to 2 times growth, and leaf area will be having with the new stem. That stem also will take lot of nutrition from the system and grow it to the maximum potential. More the growth of the second stem and second leaf, bigger will be the size of the tuber. Because after 5 to 6 months, when the colder day starts, all the second leaf and stem will start pushing all the juices to the root system, and those juices will form a new tuber of the elephant foot yam, which we can harvest and take it for our consumption. So it is best to nourish them to the maximum they will grow their maximum potential. For that, what we'll do, we'll additionally nourish them with the either the castor cake or the neem cake, and we are also going to put some of the wood ash into it so that it will give the good amount of the potash. So elephant foot yam requires lot of potash into the second stage. So we can add it on the later part also, but right now we are adding good amount of the neem cake and the wood ash. Now, if I tell you the amount, so every 100 gram, you can take 25 gram of the well decomposted cow dung manure, 10 gram of the neem cake or the castor cake, and 5 to 10 gram of the wood ash. You can calculate based on that. Here we have already mixed 2 to 3 kg of the cow dung manure into the soil mix, and we are taking around 100 gram of this neem cake into this, and we are also going to take around 50 to 60 gram of wood ash. So we are spreading this all over to have a uniform spread of this nutrition. At the same time, we are taking around 50 to 60 gram of wood ash and sprinkle all over. So this will initially nourish the first stage. After 2 months, we can add the second lot of this nutrition to have a regular supply of the nutrition. So once we add, we need to mix it well. So we simply mix it well into this grow bag. So once we mix it, we can start the procedure for sowing. So here we are mixing this up. Now after mixing, we must make the cavity for sowing the tuber. Now that cavity must be at least 3 to 4 times of this height of this tuber. So what we are doing, we are digging up the deep cavity so that our tuber can have a good space above it. Now another character of this elephant foot yam is the old tuber will remain on the bottom, it will melt down, and new tuber will develop above this tuber. So we need to have enough space on the top to accommodate the big new tuber size. So we have made now cavity deep enough. This is around 10 inch. We have kept only 2 inch media below, and now we can place this tuber. So we are putting this tuber, which is clean, like this, and we have at least 4 to 6 inch soil above this. Now again we'll fill this soil, mixing it up, so the nutrition is spread all over. So this is how we can simply put our tuber into the media and cover it up. This is form a good condition for the tuber growth. Now you can see that this media is well moist and in a Wapsa condition, and we are going to sow all this tuber into this condition only. We are not going to add any water and keep this aerated till the tuber comes out. Otherwise, this will have a chance the sun will hit up the media and our tuber may get boiled up. So we are just taking this. Now when we sow it into the soil, we can put in a cover crop on this, which will protect this soil as well as the new tuber shoot from the direct heat and the sunlight. But here we are using it into the net house, so we have a sun protection over there. We'll simply cover this with the help of the mulching, so that our media will not heat up more and our tuber will not get the effect of the boiling. So we are just simply cover it. Now covering, we must ensure that at least 2 to 3 inch layer of the covering we must do it. That will protect our tuber from getting burned into the high heat condition. So we are simply adding this mulch over here. So this will protect our tuber. Now we are going to grow it with the drip. So we are fixing the drip 2 sides of the tuber at a distance away. So it will have a watering all over the space. So this is the way we can complete our sowing of all the tuber into this grow bags. Now once we sow this, we are not going to give any water till the sprouts come out and develop. After that, we'll give the water, and after around 1.5 to 2 months, before starting of the second stem coming out, we'll again nourish it with the either the neem cake or the castor cake plus some wood ash and some microbes. So this is the way we can grow elephant foot yam into the grow bags successfully. So friends, how do you like my way of growing elephant foot yam into grow bags? please write me back into the comment box. And if you like the way I am doing it, please give like to this video. Meanwhile, you can also prepare for sowing elephant foot yam at your home garden into grow bag or into pot. For that, if you don't have the all season tuber, you can get one from the market. You can cut it into piece of 100 to 200 gram and sow it like this. And after 7 to 8 months, you can get a new tuber at least 4 to 5 to 6 times bigger into the size than what you have sown, and you can harvest them fresh and enjoy it fresh. Happy growing!